Hello everyone, I'm Tashi. I hope you are all well. Today's pick a card reading is Who Has a Crush on You? And I did plan on having this reading out for Valentine's Day, but life got in the way. Of course, this is a timeless reading, so it doesn't matter when you come across this video. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. I appreciate you. And if you are new, welcome here. I hope you'll join our little community. Do hit that subscribe button if you enjoy pick a card readings. But as you can see, you have three options here. I've picked the Knight of Cups out of 3 different decks, along with some crystals here to help you with choosing your group. Group 1, we have the Knight of Cups from the Mystical Moments Tarot deck, along with the Unakite crystal. Group 2 is the Knight of Cups from the Mermaid Tarot deck, along with the Blue Caribbean Calcite. And Group 3 is the Knight of Cups from the Light Seers Tarot deck, along with the Sunstone. So those are your options. Pause the video if you need extra time to connect with your intuition and decide what group is for you. Once you have decided, you can get to your reading by either clicking the chapters at the bottom of the screen or scrolling down and finding your timestamp in the description box below. I also have recent readings linked in the description box below that you may be interested in, so check them out. But without further ado, let's jump into it. Let's find out who has a crush on you. Hello Group 1, if you were drawn to the Blue Caribbean Calcite, then this will be your reading on who has a crush on you. Hello Group 1, this is Tashi, about 30 minutes into the future, maybe 40. I realized after completing your reading that I used the wrong crystal. You were drawn to the Unakite here, and it may be a sign that if you also felt drawn to Group 2, that a message is in Group 2's reading also. I just thought I should point out this mix-up. I love that this Knight of Cups is a woman, by the way. The Mystical Moments deck is one of my favorites. Some of you may be attracted to people of the same sex. Some of you are questioning your sexuality, I feel, becoming more open-minded. And there's a small amount here who are crushing on a friend of the same sex, fantasizing about a friend, wondering if they think the same. That's for a very small amount. That won't resonate for all. Perhaps this friend has also fantasized about you. We are going to be starting your reading with oracle cards, then tarot, and really diving deep here. I'll also be getting you a hidden truth oracle card to see what this person is thinking or what they aren't saying. Perhaps how their feelings are at this time. Towards the end of the reading, I also want to get physical characteristics for your person using my little homemade deck here. Then we will be looking at letters, names, initials at the end of the reading, so make sure you stick around for that. I'm starting with the Animal Spirit Oracle deck, and I'm using this for the animals more so than the wording specifically, looking at personality traits of this person or what they may be going through at this time. But let's see here. Who has a crush on Group 1, please, Spirit? We have Porcupine Spirit. I'm really noticing those spikes on the porcupine's back. I sense your person is very guarded at this time, Group 1. They are protecting themselves, protecting their heart, because they've been hurt in the past. Hence why this is just a crush right now and they haven't made a move yet. It does say time for beginner mind there. As I said, I'm not using these cards for the wording, but I do feel this is more advice for your person, like what they need to hear. They need to start fresh, look at love from a new perspective, and understand that not all people are the same. Because they have been hurt. They have really got their walls up at the moment, I feel. They are currently in the process of trying to filter out any negative energy in their life at the moment. They're protecting themselves. I'm feeling they are really going within at the moment, group one. They don't know if they have the energy or the time to start something new, even though they do have a crush on you. There's this energy of introspection here, like having some alone time, trying to work through some emotional stuff and trying to trust again. That's not to say they're like in hermit mode, hiding away. I just feel like they're really going within when it comes to love, when it comes to their heart. I just realized that I forgot to roll the astro dice. First readings, I never fully have it figured out yet. One moment. Okay, I have the dice. So let's see potential zodiac signs here. Group one's person, please, Spirit. We have Capricorn, earth energy. Makes sense with the porcupine coming out. They may be Capricorn, have Capricorn in their chart, or have personality traits like a Capricorn. Perhaps a bit of a perfectionist, very hard working. I do sense they are very goal orientated and focused on making money, focused on their career at this time, group one. And combined with the porcupine spirit animal here, I do feel that the person that has a crush on you really is a bit standoffish at this time. This may not be what they are always like, but I am feeling strongly here that something has happened to them in the past in regards to love, and they really have those protective spikes up because they are afraid to let anyone in right now. I'm hearing like two lines from that Monsters and Men song. Oh, 'cause you love, love, love when you know I can't love. You love, love, love when you know I can't love. And I don't feel that they can't love group one. I actually get a good energy from this person. They have just been through it. They've been through it. And right now, like their current energy, even though they do have a crush on you, they don't feel ready to approach you because of this past situation they were in, where their heart was broken. Who is group one's person, please? We'll take that one. We do have the eternal child here, the judge, the dead end, and the desert. I'm not going to take them. I do not feel this person is a dead end, by the way. More that they are feeling very burnt out when it comes to relationships. They are a hard judge on themselves, and they are back in this childish phase. It's like they've regressed a little. Not that they're childish, but when it comes to love and facing their true feelings around relationships, they may be a little bit childish because of those protective walls. Because they've built those walls up to protect themselves. Wow, they all want to come out today. We'll take this one because it came out face first. I sense your person is going through a lot. That was hectic. A lot wanting to come through here. But we have the Pilgrim. For some, I feel your person is currently traveling. But for most, I feel this is again confirmation of the inward journey that they are taking at this time. The one. Wow. This person who has a crush on you is the one, group one. Wow. Your soulmate. Amazing. I do feel we haven't had any strong indicators of who this person is yet, only what they are going through. I am getting from the Pilgrim card, yes, a sign that this person is on a journey emotionally, but also that for some, this person really likes to travel. They are the type of person who doesn't like to stay in one place for too long. They may travel for work, remembering the message I was getting with Capricorn coming out, because I do feel they are very money focused. I feel they are determined to reach some kind of goal at this time. But let's see what comes through with Tarot here. Oh, we haven't even started and that jumped straight out. Queen of Cups. This person is very compassionate and caring. And even though they are guarding their heart at this time, I do feel with the Queen of Cups coming out that they are very mature on an emotional level for the most part. They could be Capricorn or a water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. This person is just not level-headed emotionally when it comes to their own heart at this time. They really must have been put through it in this past connection, in a past connection. But they do have a very calming presence, like you will feel safe with them, or you do feel safe with them. They are a very action-orientated person. They like to be on the move, group one. Your person also doesn't shy away from a social event. I feel they have many friends with the Knight of Wands here. Many friends that look up to them, given the Queen and King of Cups have come up. The Moon is telling me that your person is deeply emotional. They feel deeply. The Moon is the most complex card in Tarot, if you ask me. So this is telling me that your person is a complex person. Yes, they feel deeply, but also with Capricorn coming out, people may not see this deep side to them, not unless, you really know them. Because King of Cups, they are incredibly understanding, very in touch with their emotions for the most part. You have the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups here. A sign this person is your divine counterpart, group one. This person who has a crush on you is meant for you. The one. The Moon is Pisces. There's a lot of water here with the King of Cups as well, but they could also have fire in their chart with the Knight of Wands. I'm feeling for many, this person is some kind of leader with the King of Cups here. They have this calm yet commanding presence about them. Like when they speak, people listen. But yeah, I'm getting leadership vibes. They may be a manager or a boss, a bit of an entrepreneur with the Pilgrim and the Knight of Wands. I'm feeling they have their fingers in many pies, like in a work sense, in a making money sense. Eight of Cups, they are working on letting something go, something from the past. We know this, but it keeps coming through. The Hierophant. For some, they are studying something new. This may be a side hustle, but the Hierophant is also the teacher. I sense for many, this person is a teacher of some sort. Either someone you are studying with, learning with, and this could be anything. You may be learning to surf or working on some kind of diploma. But I do feel for most, this person is the teacher though, like they are running the class. That's really coming through here. I'm feeling you know this person, group one, either through some kind of class, learning with them or learning from them. Or they are some kind of boss, human, that you have dealings with. Perhaps someone who has come into your workplace to teach you how to work a new system, like how it runs, or run you through a new process. But one thing is for sure, they seem very sure of themselves when it comes to this project, class, job, learning experience. Because we have the King here, and the King of Cups is not only incredibly emotionally mature, but also highly intelligent. The King of Cups is the Master of Cups. He has complete control of everything going on, even when things aren't running smoothly. So, outwardly, I do feel this is how your person appears. I'm also getting a spiritual experience for a small amount here. The Queen of Cups is the psychic queen. So some of you may be attending some kind of spiritual event or be part of a spiritual group. And the one is attending this or a part of this. For some, running this or teaching something at this event. They are a very passionate person, group one, and even though they appear cool, calm, and collected outwardly, I do feel when you have a conversation with them, like you can hear in their voice how strongly they feel about that thing, how passionate they are about that topic. But let's see what the hidden truth has to say here. Group one's person, please. I love you. Okay. So this is more than a crush. I sense this person is part of your life with this card coming out, group one. With this card coming out, many of you have much to do with this person, the one. Although in saying that, for a small amount, it may simply be they know they love you, like deep down they know. We have the moon here, but they need to work through some darkness and break down some walls to actually say something to you. Their heart hurts still from a past experience. That keeps coming through here. It says, I couldn't let you get close to me at the back of the deck. So I do sense there's been some kind of communication, some kind of exchange, and you felt something, group one. You thought they felt something too, but then they pulled back or seemed uninterested. I'm feeling this person who has a crush on you is someone you have had or have a crush on too. I mean, the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups, divine counterparts. You have both felt drawn to each other. You feel connected to this person in some way. You feel drawn to them, group one, as they do to you, even though they may not appear to. But I do feel there's been a moment, there's been some kind of exchange between the two of you where you felt connected to them, but you are unsure because nothing seemed to come out of it later, like down the track. Let's get some physical characteristics. This won't resonate for all, particularly because I do feel many of you already know who this person is. So just take this part of the reading as confirmation if it resonates. It's just a bit of fun. Red hair. I also take this card as red flecks. They may have ginger stubble or strawberry tones in their hair. Wow, that's a lot. I'll keep the two that landed there. This deck is quite hard to shuffle. Watch me struggle. But we have younger there. For some, this person is younger than you. Okay, let's take those. So red, as I said, this could just be tones of red. I'm also hearing cap. They may favor a red cap or hat of some kind. Have a ginger beard if a masculine, or red flecks through their hair. I'm feeling this piercing and eclectic go together well. They may dress quite alternatively, quite eclectic. Again, we are seeing the hat there in the eclectic card. I do feel they have a piercing in a place that isn't the usual, or isn't just your ears. Like it could be a belly button, a nose, eyebrow, somewhere else, younger. They have a prominent scar that you will recognize. You may already be aware of this, it stands out, or you'll discover this in the future. This is something Spirit wants you to look out for. A beauty mark. I also get birthmark from this card. So they may have a noticeable beauty mark like the woman in this picture, but I'm also getting birthmark that stands out. And dyed extreme color. I think this card came out the first time and I took it back. So it really wanted to come out here. This goes with the red. For some, this person has dyed their hair a bright color, I feel, or they have bright bits in their hair. So that's what we have for physical appearance. As I said, I do feel many of you already know who this person is, so don't take this part of the reading too seriously. You never really should take any tarot readings too seriously. They should be used for confirmation for you or for loose advice. These are signs to look out for when combined with the rest of the reading. But let's now get some names here. Group 1's person, please, Spirit. So do take a screenshot once I've flipped all these letters around if you'd like to look for names yourself or for initials that may resonate. The birds outside are getting very vocal all of a sudden. I don't know if you can hear that. I feel like X is significant here. I'm not sure what though. We have Dan. Oh, I'm seeing Xander, like of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I'm pretty sure that's how you spell it. I know this is an M, but I am feeling Andrew here. We can flip it to make it a W. Just got to have fun with it. Could also be Drew. Aiden. I think that's A-N or E-N. Adon. A-D. Adon. Aiden. I'm seeing Balin. Alma. Or just Al. Al could be short for something. Oh, India. Love that name. Nax or Max. But that's what I'm getting, group 1. Take a screenshot if you would like to play around with the letters yourself. I do feel you know this person well. You are learning something new with them or from them, or work with them in some way. You are part of some kind of group and they feel strongly for you. But they have not outwardly advertised this. They are super reserved because they're guarding their hearts. But put a little porcupine in the comments below so I know what reading you came from. I actually don't know if there is a porcupine emoji. Does a porcupine emoji exist? If they don't exist in emoji world, then put a monkey. Put a monkey. It's a fun way of me being able to see what reading you've come from. But I hope you enjoyed. Please hit that like button to show your support if you have. And hopefully I see you in another reading. Thanks, group 1. Hello, group 2. If you were drawn to the blue Caribbean calcite and this Knight of Cups card, then this will be your reading on who has a crush on you. We will be using Tarot in just a moment. First, I'm starting with the dice to see what zodiac sign comes through. Then oracle cards, then tarot. And then further into the reading, I want to get one hidden secrets oracle card to see what your crush isn't saying, how they may be feeling. We will also be looking at potential physical characteristics of your crush using my homemade deck here. Then at the end of the reading, I do want to use my little container of letters here to look at potential names or initials. The letters and physical characteristics should be treated as confirmation for you on who this person is. As I said in group 1's reading, if something doesn't fit but the rest of the reading resonates, then don't try to make it fit. If it doesn't fit, that message was for someone else watching. Who is group 2's crush, please, Spirit? We have Taurus. They may be Taurus, have Taurus in their chart, or personality traits like a Taurus. Very rational, very loyal. A get it done person, I feel, with Taurus coming up. I do feel the person who has a crush on you likes the luxuries in life here. I'm getting this message that they like nice things, group 2. So that may be a sign to look for. Nice clothes, a nice car. They like the nice stuff. Excuse me, I need a sip of water before we've barely started. I'm using the Animal Spirit Oracle deck for the animals specifically, not the wording on the card, to see personality traits of this person or what they may be going through at this time, whatever comes through. Who is group 2's crush, please, Spirit? We have Wasp Spirit, Koi Fish Spirit at the back of the deck. I do feel they are very persistent with Koi Fish here, and with Taurus coming up. The Taurus and Koi Fish, they are willing to work for the nice stuff. That's definitely coming through here. Wasp Spirit can be misinterpreted. Yes, perhaps your person has quite a blunt personality, like they will tell it like it is. But I also feel your person is very independent. They can look after themselves and they don't need anyone's recognition or anyone's acknowledgement for what they do. They'll just do it. This person is persistent, but a bit all over the place, I feel. Like I'm picturing them hyper-focused at work, getting it done in a work sense, but then they come home and they struggle to keep on top of all the household chores, struggle to focus on, one room at a time or one chore at a time. But when they are focused, I do feel they smash it out. But there is this message coming through here about them struggling to get the mundane tasks in order, the stuff they don't find interesting in order. I'm feeling the person who has a crush on you, group 2, is very protective, very much the soldier. They are not afraid to dive into difficult situations if it means looking after the ones they love. The village. The womb. They are currently focused on birthing something new with the womb card here. And this project, work idea, hobby, it may take a village, like many people may be involved here. They're trying to get something up and running in your community. That's a hint coming through here. So if you know of anyone in your community that's helping with some kind of project or trying to get a business up and running, I do feel that's your person. I'm hearing football. Football. This won't resonate for all, but the person crushing on you may be someone that's involved in some kind of sport in your community, in some sort of club. It doesn't have to be football. Perhaps they are trying to start something new within this group, trying to get everyone together to volunteer their time so that they can get something new off the ground, get the donations they need for their club, get some kind of roster going. The village card is telling me that your person is trying to get others involved in whatever they're doing. Trying to get others involved in something to get it off the ground. It's only in the early stages with the womb here. It's an idea, or only in the initial stages. I'm hearing that we're all in this together. That song from High School Musical. Like it goes, together, 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 everyone. Together, together, come on, let's have some fun. Everyone is special in their own way. We make each other strong, each other strong. We're not the same, we're different in a good way. Together's where we belong. You get the idea. For some, the person crushing on you, I'm sorry you had to hear that. The person crushing on you for some may be quite different to you with this song coming through. They may have encouraged you to join this group, volunteer your time towards this project, be part of whatever they are helping out with or trying to start. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, I do feel for some, they've already come to you with some kind of message, some kind of proposition. And being Pentacles, this is earth energy. It could be to do with making money. This may be in the workplace for some, like a colleague, but mostly I just feel it's to help out with something material, like a physical thing. This person is very practical with all of this earth energy, but also willing to learn. I sense they are trying something new at this time, as I've said. This person can often withdraw. They do need their downtime. They need to recharge. You may find this is someone in your life who is buzzing around like a wasp, trying to do everything. Then suddenly they appear to be go quiet on you, like they appear to be quiet. But I actually feel this is simply something they need to do to recharge, like step back from people in general, so that they can gather themselves and get their head in a good place to keep persisting with life. Okay, that is too many. They are quite a competitive person, group 2. I do feel for many, this person plays some kind of sport or is part of some kind of team. I don't normally get this from this card, but I do feel they're quite physically strong with strength here. They may have quite a bit of patience as well, but I sense they're physically strong. They look after their health. They are caring underneath it all. They look after their people. The Fool, again, a sign of this person starting something new, leaping into a new experience, trying to get something new off the ground. The Fool is jumping headfirst into something, feeling a little green, but doing it anyway. They often stop and evaluate the situation with the Seven of Pentacles here. They look at ways to speed up and progress. They aren't afraid of change, I feel, group 2, particularly with the Wasp spirit coming up. They are highly anxious about something at this time, perhaps this new step they're taking. There's also something here about sleep. You are going to hear them say something about their struggle to sleep, their insomnia. They may be in conversation with you, or you will overhear it when they're talking about it. They'll be telling someone else. Like when you're in the room, they'll be talking to someone else about their sleep issues. So that's something to look out for. Yeah, the Tower. They are having a big life shake-up at this time. Something's crumbling beneath them and they are stressed. I'm feeling this is to do with their personal life. The Fool wanted to pop out again there. Some kind of tower moment has put them on a new path. The Fool keeps coming through. And we also have the Womb. Queen of Wands at the back of the deck. Even though this person does pull themselves back from the world on occasion, I do feel they're a bit of a socialite for the most part, group 2. Like they like to be part of the group. The Queen of Wands is the socialite in Tarot. She's the social queen. She knows how to work a room. Temperance there. They are trying to find their true path, searching for whatever feels right to them. I'm actually being taken back to the Seven of Pentacles that came up earlier when I look at the Tower here. And I was thinking this when it came out, so I don't know why I didn't say it. There was a man and woman pictured looking down at a cradle, ready to welcome a baby into the world. Rewind if you want to look at that card, but the woman was pregnant. And I'm not feeling your person has a baby on the way and is married or anything like that. But Spirit is showing me this image, and I'm feeling they are still dealing, like your person, the person who has a crush on you, is still dealing with a situation where they pictured a family with someone. Something has slipped them by. There's this want, this need in the energy here, and they feel like part of their life is a shitstorm, for lack of a better word, because they stuffed something up. This camera is not playing the game today. Oops, still not straight. And this may be with you for some, an ex of some kind. Perhaps they're inviting you to join in some group thing because they want you around again. They miss you. That won't be for all, but it did come through, so it's for someone. Regardless, this person's life is pretty hectic at this time. The Tower is essentially your life crumbling around you. It's a hard lesson, and this may just be an emotional thing they're going through. But I do feel they are lost, like in a family sense, like they aren't where they want to be at this stage of their life, personally, their personal life. This person could be Aries or Scorpio with the Tower here, but there is a heavy earth energy with the Page and Taurus coming up through the dice there. But let's see what hidden truth is going to come through here. Group two's person, please. I feel you even though we are apart. So they definitely feel drawn to you. They want to be around you. They are crushing hard. I do feel for some you have history with this person, but not all. For others, this is someone that simply really likes your energy, group two. They want to be around you. They feel very drawn to you. They think about you, even when you aren't around. I look for you everywhere at the back of the deck. This isn't a crush where they see you in public and they're like, damn, group two is fine. Like they actually think about you when you aren't around and also look for you when you aren't around. Again with the camera. Comment below if you've been in one of my readings where the camera comes flying off the handle. I really should get a better setup. I do sense you both run in the same circles, are part of the same group, club, or community, hence why they look for you. Let's take a look at physical characteristics. What does group two's person look like, please, Spirit? I won't take them, but we have lips. So there's something about their lips. I'm feeling this is likely more for my femmes, but they may also just be a really good talker, quite charismatic. I'm also hearing teeth. They have really good teeth. Medium toned skin. Hazel eyes. Same age wanted to come out there. I might not take it though. It kind of came out with a bunch. But we also have younger. So for some, they may be a similar age. For others, this person is younger than you. We also have green eyes and punk or goth. This could also simply be an indication that they are quite a mysterious person, I'm getting. I mean, we have chic at the back of the deck here. So I do feel they dress well, as I said earlier. I do keep getting this message, like that they like the finer things. That's definitely coming through strong here. I certainly don't feel for all this person is goth, but I'm hearing mysterious. I'm feeling your person favors darker clothing. They wear a lot of blacks and greys. They could have green or hazel eyes. And for an extremely small amount, they may have one green eye and one hazel. I'm definitely not getting goth emo vibes in the energy here. Maybe for a teeny amount, but just this dark and mysterious vibe. They aren't the type to wear bright colors, I feel. But let's see what comes through with the letters here. I'm using an old chopping board. I don't eat off this, just a little disclaimer, it's just an old board. Feel free to screenshot the letters and play around yourself once I've flipped them over. I'm seeing Gabby. I just had to adjust the camera because it was falling. I'm sorry, group two. I promise I'm doing my best. I actually think it's worse now, but anyway. I'm seeing Tanya. Or Anna. Scott. Otis. Otis is a bit of a different one. Rob. Chris. These are coming through strong. Sarah, without the H. Grant. Ant or Anto? I've heard that name. Is it 1A or double A? Not sure of the history of that name. Comment below. Isaac. Remember, this is just a bit of fun, like play around with the letters, screenshot them yourself rather. Aaron. And as I said, just take this as confirmation. If nothing comes through, that's fine. Arik. Griff could be short for something, like a surname, a nickname. But yes, have fun with it. Screenshot and play around yourself if you like. There may be initials here of someone you know. We have really had major camera issues here, group 2. So sorry for that. But yes, that's what I'm getting for you. Comment below if this resonates. Put a little wasp emoji below so I know what reading you came from. Or a bee emoji if there isn't a wasp. I'm going to say goodbye because this camera is about to fall again. I'll try to set it up better for group 3. Thanks so much, group 2. Hello, group 3. If you felt drawn to the Sunstone and this Knight of Cups, then this will be your reading on who has a crush on you. We will be using Tarot in just a moment. We'll be first starting your reading off by using the dice to see potential zodiac signs for your person. This may also give us an indication of their personality. Then I'll pull some oracle and tarot cards. And further into the reading, I want to pull one hidden truth oracle card to see how they are feeling about you. Then I want to pull some cards from my little homemade deck to see potential physical characteristics. And then at the end of the reading, we will be looking at potential names of your crush. Names, initials, and whatever comes through. Who has a crush on group 3, please? We have Pisces. Someone who is in touch with their emotions, I feel. I'm also feeling they have a creative side, a very caring and thoughtful person. I'm hearing the wording therapist. That's not to say they are a therapist, although for some maybe, but that they are a good listener. I feel they're a good listener. They aren't afraid to talk about the hard stuff. I'm just getting a very creative, sensitive, understanding person here. But let's see what else comes through. I'm using the Animal Spirit Oracle cards, not for the wording, but more so I can connect with the specific animal that comes out representing your person, looking at who they are as a person. Group 3's person, please. Who has a crush on Group 3? Sandpiper spirit. Your person likes to have fun, Group 3. I'm feeling they are quite social. Badger spirit at the back of the deck, but they also have a patience about them. They are bold and quite extroverted, I feel, but also patient and understanding. I'm definitely getting a more extroverted vibe here in the energy. Sandpiper spirit is telling me that your person is quite playful and they have a playful personality, Group 3. Always ready to have a laugh with others and always trying to make others laugh. Like, they are the class clown. We've all had that person in our classroom, you know, growing up who's the joker, who isn't afraid of attention. Pisces and Sandpiper spirit is telling me that they are creative. They love attention, but also they're very in touch with their emotions on a deeper level. I'm getting musician vibes here, or something in the creative field. If not that, I do feel your person does something on the side, like they might have a 9 to 5 job, but then play in a band on the weekends or do something in comedy, something creative that they gain a lot of attention from. They don't mind being looked at, Group 3. In fact, they thrive when people are looking at them, I feel, which is the polar opposite of me. I sense they are the type of person who's never really let go of their inner child, their childhood dreams. They haven't let go of going for what makes them happy. They may sometimes like to overindulge, but that's just because they are a dreamer, a very imaginative person who likes to have fun. The sandpiper actually loves to forage near water. So again, I'm feeling a water sign, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, but may also have air in their chart, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Who has a crush on Group 3, please? The Temple. The Sword at the back of the deck. There's a dark and light side to them. I'm very drawn to the imagery here. I mean, we all have a dark and light side, but I do feel with the Sword at the back of the deck that they have high highs and sometimes low lows. The Temple, I do feel they are trying to connect with their highest good. They are trying to do the right thing. They're trying to connect with where they are meant to be with this card coming up, like the light. But then we also have the Destroyer. And I don't feel they are a horrible, nasty person. I don't feel that at all. But as I said with the Sword at the back of the deck, they have a light and a dark side, as do we all. And I sense they're struggling to find some kind of balance here, Group 3. The Destroyer is also telling me that your person is someone in your life who likes to challenge the status quo. They aren't a fan of rules and regulations. They like to approach life in a way that feels right to them and not in a way that everyone else says they should. This is someone who means well with the Temple here. They are not a malicious person. Pisces, they are sensitive, compassionate, caring, creative. Sandpiper, they are a joker. They like to have fun. But there is this message here. I'm feeling they do something a little unconventionally, Group 3. This is a person in your life that doesn't play it by the book, that doesn't follow the recipe to the T. They'll look at a recipe and then they'll decide, no, I want more sugar. I want a whole lot more spices and I want to double it. And I don't think this is a bad thing. I actually like this energy. The people that challenge the status quo are usually the ones that discover really great things and push for more innovative solutions or ideas. But let's see what Tarot has to say. The Five of Pentacles wanted to pop out. I won't take it, but there may be a small part of them that feels quite left out and alone. I'm feeling this is in relation to work, being Pentacles. This is definitely is not for all. I sense they just really want to connect with someone on a deeper level. Who has a crush on group 3, please, Spirit? Six of Wands. There's those creative celebrity look at me vibes I was picking up on. King of Wands. Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. This is too many, but 10 of Cups, they are a family person. Ten of Swords and Wheel of Fortune. There has been some kind of ending, and this may just be internally for them, but this is leading to the Wheel of Fortune, something really great. You, perhaps, group 3. We have the Hermit, which is interesting. Again, they are a very outgoing person, I feel, but there is something they feel alone in. They may work a lot on their own, or there's something they do by themselves quite a lot. Something they need. This may be in relation to their creative side. Because the King of Wands is entrepreneur vibes, but he's also a people person, loves being surrounded by people. I simply feel the Hermit is here because they either feel alone in some part of their life at this time, remembering we had the Five of Pentacles pop out before, or they have some kind of project they are, like they're working on something alone, this project, creative idea. And the Sun, okay, wow, I love this. And this is definitely the energy I've been feeling. They are a very bright, upbeat, and happy person for the most part, at least externally. This is someone in your life who is very outgoing, likely smiles a lot, likes to have fun. Six of Wands, they are highly recognized by others for something they do. The Six of Wands is the celebrity card in Tarot. And the King of Wands is the entrepreneur. He is the passionate king. Your person may be a leader or manager in the workplace, but that's not really what I'm getting here. More that they are looked at, highly attractive and noticed by others. Perhaps because they do like to do things differently. They are a very confident person and very charismatic. I'm feeling your person is very ambitious, group 3. They are an ambitious person, and perhaps that is why they have those high highs and those low lows, because they really aren't afraid to try something new and push themselves. They are an incredibly determined individual and have much drive. If I'm honest, I'm not getting a specific message here on who this person is. Do they run in your circle? I'm not sure. Do you work with them? That's not coming through, perhaps for some. And I'm not going to make something up, but this is someone in your life who is not afraid to stand out, who likes attention, who is creative, and who really lights up the room. Like their energy is really great. Ten of Pentacles at the back of the deck. They may come from money. Their family does okay financially. But mostly, again, looking at this card, I feel they are very family orientated. We had the Ten of Cups come up before. Their family means a lot. Six of Swords, moving away from some kind of drama. They also don't like to stay in one place for too long with the Six of Swords there. The Ten of Pentacles at the back of the deck, for some, is a sign this person is a family friend, group 3. You may work for their family. They may work for your family. But that's what I'm getting there. Let's see about potential physical characteristics. Group 3's person, please. Piercing. Beauty mark. I also take this card as birthmark. They have a noticeable birthmark or beauty mark. They have some kind of piercing. This card usually comes out when it's an unusual piercing, like not just your ears. Hazel eyes. Medium tone skin. Curvy. This is more for my femmes, I feel. A curvier figure. Blue eyes, for some blue, for some hazel. We have glasses. They wear reading glasses, or they always seem to have sunglasses on when you see them. And scar. There's some kind of scar you will notice that will stand out, or they'll talk about it with you. So that's what we have. Curvy figure for my femmes, medium tone skin, blue or hazel eyes, maybe one of each, a scar, glasses, and a beauty mark or a birthmark. Hello, group 3. I have actually finished your reading. This is Tashi from the future. But I realized after your reading, I didn't pull your hidden truth oracle card here. So let's see what comes through here, and then we will go back to the present moment for you. This may be a sign that this message won't resonate for all, that it wasn't meant to be for all watching. But what is group 3's person hiding about them, please? I hid who I really am from you. They aren't showing all of themselves to you, group 3. And I know I crossed a line with you. Very interesting. This message is for those who know this person well, I feel. I sense for a small amount this is someone who you have history with. If the rest of the reading resonates for you in relation to someone you have a past connection with, I do feel this is your person. And this won't resonate for all, so just don't take it if it doesn't. But this person is sorry about something that happened between the two of you in the past. They hid part of themselves and they know they are in the wrong here. The timing just wasn't right for us at the back of the deck. So this is a specific message for a small amount. But in the same token, I do feel with this I hid who I really am from you card, that for those who don't resonate with the past person, I feel this person is simply hiding part of themselves from you. I feel they are trying to hide their darker side and masking it with this happy-go-lucky person. And that's not to say they aren't a joy to be around. I simply feel they do have deep thoughts and feelings that they don't expose to everyone in their life. I mean, we had the Hermit come out. But let's get back to your reading. Let's see what comes through using the letters here. I am using an old chopping board. I don't eat off this chopping board. Just a little disclaimer there. Feel free to screenshot the letters once I get them all turned around and play around with the letters yourself. There's a lot of E's here. Not too many have come out for you. Interesting. There was a few more letters in the other readings. I'm seeing Kev, could be short for Kevin or something else. Les. I'm seeing Virgil. Virgil, maybe? Comment below if you know a Virgil. I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh. I don't know any Virgils. That's an old name. Zeke. Belle. Bree. Lee. Bree. Is that how you pronounce it? I think that's a name. I'm not seeing much else. You may see initials of someone in your life that is significant. I do feel Q is important for some. It's not a very common letter. I can't see anything here. But as I said, screenshot it if you'd like. Play around with the letters. But that's what I'm getting, group 3. A creative person in your life, quite an extrovert and has a real confidence about them. Put a little bird emoji in the comments below if you made it this far. It's a fun way for me to know where you're coming from. And do like the video if you enjoyed. It's a way to show your support and really helps the channel out. But that's it from me. Thank you so much for being here, group 3. Bye.